The transit of the USS William P. Lawrence through the Taiwan Strait is provocative and unacceptable.
The USS William P. Lawrence, an Arleigh Burke-class destroyer, cut through the Taiwan Strait on April 23, 2025. The mission, a routine freedom of navigation operation. The world watched, holding its breath. China's People's Liberation Army was watching too. The PLA Eastern Theater Command detected the Lawrence early in its transit. They dispatched a Type 52D destroyer to shadow the American vessel. This was not just about monitoring. The Chinese destroyer was a visible symbol of China's displeasure. Beijing's condemnation was swift and sharp. The PLA, through state-controlled media, called the transit provocative and unacceptable. They accused the United States of undermining peace and stability in the region. Radar tracks of the Lawrence were leaked to Chinese media, signaling their awareness and disapproval. The stage was set for a tense standoff in the Taiwan Strait. The Taiwan Strait, a narrow stretch of water separating mainland China from Taiwan, was once again a focal point of global anxiety. The United States remained steadfast in its commitment to freedom of navigation. The Lawrence, unfazed by the Chinese shadow, maintained its course. The message from Washington was clear. The Taiwan Strait is an international waterway. FONOPs are a cornerstone of U.S. maritime strategy, conducted globally to challenge excessive maritime claims. These operations are rooted in the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, which guarantees the right of innocent passage through international waters. The U.S. maintains that the Taiwan Strait falls under this definition, a stance vehemently opposed by Beijing. For the United States, FONOPs are about more than just legal principles. They are a tangible demonstration of commitment to a free and open Indo-Pacific. The presence of the Lawrence in the Taiwan Strait was a clear signal. The United States would not be deterred from upholding international norms. The act of sailing a destroyer through the Taiwan Strait belies the intricate military planning and constant surveillance that underpin such operations.
Submerged beneath the waves, a Virginia-class submarine provided a silent escort to the Lawrence. Its sophisticated sensors monitored every movement of the Chinese destroyer, providing crucial real-time intelligence. High above, P-8 Poseidon maritime patrol aircraft kept a watchful eye on the surrounding airspace. Their mission to detect any signs of Chinese aggression and provide early warning to the Lawrence. Further out, the USS Carl Vinson and its strike group stood ready. This powerful force provided a reassuring presence and a potent deterrent against any escalation by the Chinese. The U.S. military, through cutting-edge technology and careful coordination, was prepared for any eventuality.
Beijing's response to the Lawrence's transit was not limited to the shadowing destroyer.
Beijing unleashed a wave of countermeasures, a mix of military posturing, diplomatic protests, and media manipulation. The Chinese military stepped up naval and air patrols in the Taiwan Strait. Warships conducted exercises, testing their weapon systems and maneuvering capabilities. Fighter jets and surveillance aircraft made their presence known, buzzing the skies near Taiwan. China's state-controlled media denounced the Lawrence's transit as illegal and provocative. The message was clear: China would not tolerate what it perceived as infringements upon its core interests.
As the USS William P. Lawrence completed its transit through the Taiwan Strait, a different display of military might was unfolding further south.
Exercise Balikatan, the annual joint military exercise between the United States and the Philippines, commenced in a show of force and solidarity. The timing of Balikatan, with 14,000 troops, ships, fighter jets, and HIMARS rocket batteries participating, was no coincidence. It sent a powerful message to Beijing that Washington stood shoulder to shoulder with its allies in the region. The presence of HIMARS highlighted the growing military capabilities being deployed to counter China's assertiveness. China's deployment of its aircraft carrier, the Shandong, near the Philippines' north coast, only served to heighten the significance of Balikatan. Manila's decision to participate in Balikatan, despite Beijing's protests, reflected a growing concern about China's intentions.
The Taiwan Strait has become a focal point of geopolitical tension and a high-stakes chessboard for the world's superpowers. The recent passage of the USS William P. Lawrence, China's forceful response, and the concurrent exercise Balikatan have brought into sharp focus the complexities and potential dangers of this volatile region.
At the heart of the dispute lies the fundamental disagreement over the legal status of the Taiwan Strait. China views the strait as its internal waters, claiming sovereignty over the entire waterway. The United States, along with many other countries, maintains that the Taiwan Strait is an international strait, subject to the right of transit passage under international law. This legal debate has profound implications for regional stability and the global order. The Taiwan Strait is not just a legal issue, it is a microcosm of the broader geopolitical competition between the United States and China. Washington's strategy of deterrence, as demonstrated by the phone-ops and military exercises, is aimed at signaling its resolve to defend its interests and deterring China from taking actions that could destabilize the region.